All right, let's talk about something huge. How to actually turn your paycheck into real, lasting wealth. We're going to go through a blueprint that moves you past just earning a living and into building a real financial future. And the best part? It's a system that seriously anyone can follow.
Welcome to Money Flow IQs, where money meets learning. We empower individuals to master financial literacy for lasting stability. Our service equips you to make informed decisions about budgeting and saving. Join Money Flow IQs today to achieve your financial goals.
And this quote right here, this is the whole thing. This is the core of what we're talking about today. Think about it. The energy and time you already put in for your job, what if you just redirected a tiny fraction of that back to yourself? It's not about finding more hours in the day, it's about paying yourself first. Okay, so let's start with a feeling I think a lot of us know. It's that feeling of being on a financial treadmill. You're working harder and harder, running faster and faster, but you look around and you're in the exact same spot you were last year. This right here just hits so hard. It's a quote from the source material about the speaker's grandmother, and it captures that painful feeling perfectly. That's the cycle, right? Being handcuffed to your paycheck? It's that horrible sinking feeling when you look at the calendar and realize there's still a week to go, but your bank account is already running on fumes. And that's the trap. This is exactly the trap we're here to talk about breaking free from. And look, it's so important to get this. It's not about not working hard enough. It's almost never about that. It's about not having the right information and, even more important, not having the right system. So the big question is, how do we get off this treadmill for good? Well, the very first step, and honestly, the most important one, it's all in your head. It's about a complete mindset shift. We have to stop thinking like a worker and start thinking like an owner. Do any of these sound a little familiar? It's a scam. Oh, I could never do that. It's just too intimidating. I don't trust the system. I'm not smart enough. These are the mental blocks that keep us stuck. A lot of this comes from what the source calls financial trauma. We've seen people lose money, or we've just been told our whole lives that it's not for us. Getting past these ideas is step one to taking your power back. And this slide really breaks it down. Look at the left side, the worker mindset. You let the bank hold and use your money. Money is just something to be spent. You're constantly trading your precious time for dollars. But now look at the right side, the owner mindset. You put your money into your own account, an investment account. Money isn't for spending. It's for buying assets, things that make you more money. And pretty soon, your money starts working for you. That's the whole game. I love this because that's all the stock market is. It's just a machine. It's not some kind of magic or a secret club. And like any machine, you can absolutely learn how it works, learn the rules, and make it work for you. You are capable of operating this machine. Now, this is a way of thinking that changes everything. It's such a powerful metaphor. Stop looking at your dollars as just pieces of paper to buy stuff with. Start seeing every single dollar as a soldier that you're recruiting for your own personal army. And what's their mission? To go out and fight for your financial freedom. And if your money is your army, well, that makes you the general. You are in command. You give the orders. You tell your soldiers where to go and what to do. And their mission is to work for you 24/7, even while you're sleeping, to secure that freedom. Okay, so you've got the mindset, right? You're a general now. Let's get into the actual battle plan, the practical, step-by-step blueprint. And this is not about making things complicated. It's about having a simple system you can just repeat over and over and over again. Here it is, the blueprint. It's so simple, it takes all the guesswork out. First, you open a brokerage account. That's just a place where your investments live. Then, you connect your bank account. And now, the most important step, you automate your transfers. You set it up so that every single time you get paid, a piece of that money automatically moves into your investment account. Set it and forget it. It becomes a habit you don't even think about. From there, you just decide how much. You start with something broad, like an S&P 500 ETF, which is basically like buying a tiny slice of the 500 biggest US companies. And then you can start learning by adding a few individual stocks. People get so hung up on this. How much do I need to start? And the answer is, it almost doesn't matter. Look at this range. It could be $10, it could be $1,000. The number isn't the point. The action is the point. The goal is to just start, to build that relationship with your money, and to prove to yourself, hey, I can do this. And this is some of the best advice you'll ever get. Please stop looking for that one magic stock that's going to make you a millionaire overnight. That's just playing the lottery. Real, lasting wealth is built with slow, steady, consistent progress. You got to be cool with just getting base hits. Why? Because base hits win championships. It's the small, consistent investments that build a fortune over time.
When you follow this blueprint, something amazing starts to happen. It's about way more than just watching your account balance go up. Over time, you're literally rewriting your financial DNA. You're changing the entire future for your family.
This is who you start to become. Investing just becomes a normal habit, like brushing your teeth. Your quality of life goes up because that financial stress starts to fade away. And I love this last one, you get a new default answer. When people come asking you for money, you can honestly say, "Sorry, all my money is tied up in investments." Because it is. It's busy working for you. You're not just making money, you're creating a whole new legacy.
And this is the end game. This is what's possible. Becoming the first millionaire in your family isn't some crazy impossible dream. It's an achievable goal. But you don't get there with one big heroic leap. You get there with the small, repeatable, almost boring systems, like the one we just talked about, that you start today.
So, that's what it all comes down to. The power is completely in your hands now. You're the general. You have the blueprint. The only question left is the one you have to answer for yourself. Starting today, right now, what marching orders will you give your money?